Brutus here with more from day 2 of the Sonic Temple Festival in Columbus, Ohio. To my right, your left, the incredible Adam D from Killswitch Engage. It's nice to see you.
Incredible? Get out of here.
I like the royal wave.
Get out of here.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. How are things? All good?
They're pretty good, although, and I'll apologize for leading with this, I think it might be a bit uncomfortable. After speaking with Winston McCall from Parkway Drive, I think he and I were both in agreement that both of your bands owe an apology to the city of Milwaukee for fucking them up so hard on the closing night of the tour. I heard that was just like the apocalyptic end of times Book of Revelations gig. What?
Shows in Milwaukee are always amazing, but oh my God, that room was so hot and sweaty. Oh man, and then this sweet girl in the front row made me a cape to wear. And I haven't worn a cape in forever, and I swear it was like made of carpet. It was so heavy. So I'm like already sweating my balls off, and then like, cool, just put this really, really warm thing on top of me. Okay, great, I feel awesome. Great.
What ended up happening with the cape? Did you keep it?
I gave it back, and she needs to launder that thing immediately. Yeah.
No, it's probably being cut up into strips, and they're going to sell it to Topps baseball cards for swatches.
Yeah, well, unless they launder it, it's going to smell like kitty litter, so there you go.
It's in smell-o-vision now.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Then you had a night off before coming here. Apparently you hit it a tad bit hard.
Yeah, last night on tour with the buddies on the bus, so we just went out and had a really nice dinner, then all of a sudden, too many beers, and I don't feel good today, and I hate that it's like hot out too. It just makes it so much worse.
Just beer? Just beer?
Yeah, I'm a beer guy. So yeah.
As a beer drinker, what have you thought the last several years where it seems like craft beers everywhere, every corner?
Well, it's fun. I live in San Diego now because of that.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. There's a lot of good craft beer. There's a lot of bad craft beer. But I think it's awesome that things have changed so drastically from, like, say, 15 years ago when, like, the market was just owned by Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, and it pretty much, it's getting to the point where craft beers, give them a run for their money. So it's good. Yeah.
And again,
choices.
You travel so much, you could probably mention maybe a few places that might be out of the way that people might be able to look and find. As I know there are so many people who travel just to try craft beers.
Right. That's true. That's true. I always want to give props to the people in San Diego who I love so much, like Society and Burning Beard. Like, all their stuff is great. It's just a cool community because it's all supportive, and all the breweries just like each other, and they want to get along, and it's just a gentleman thing. It's so cool. Yeah, it's a nice hang.
Now, looking back on this run, which covered a lot of ground with Parkway Drive, it seemed, and this happens on great tours, but maybe this a bit more so, the two bands fed off each other in a really special way.
Well, I obviously have a history with those guys,
of course.
So we're just friends, and it was just it's always nice to be on tour with a band that they just want to work together, get along, and put on the best show possible, and that was the case with these guys. They're just gentlemen, and they want to have a good tour. That's great.
What happens, and I'm not asking you to name names, I would prefer that you not to. I don't want to embarrass anybody.
No bad-mouthing.
No. But have you been on tours where just things don't feel so good, and then how do you do it?
Well, yeah, there are bands out there that are just, they all they care about is themselves, and there are actually some vindictive bands out there that try to hog stage time, don't let you have sound checks, they make merchandise difficult, it's just load-ins are difficult. It's like, what's the point? We should all be working together and make a great running show and make everybody that's paid money to go to the show have a great time. That's it. Yeah. So.
And you guys, even for all the years you're doing this, you have such a great DIY attitude. If there is somebody who is watching or listening to this right now and they're thinking, "Oh, I'd like to make a go of this," what are some good rules of thumb, some general advice to navigate all of this?
Just love what you do, believe in what you do, and try to be an active part of the decision making within your band, because the moment you stop caring, it's like you give all the power to whoever's making the decisions for you. You know what I mean? It's like, I think we like making our own decisions and, like really delegating what happens with the band and what bands we tour with and whatnot. So, it's the best way to do it, I think, It's just make sure you do something about it, you know.
Well, and again, you've worked with so many bands. What would be some advice to professional level people if you get them in the studio and it's not really working out? I mean, how do you smooth the waters and move forward?
Well, just conversation. You always talk about it. You find the good things, you make them better. You find the bad things, and you try to hide them, you know, and just try to make the best music possible. That's it. Yeah.
Have you ever been in with somebody and you just thought, oh, you throw up my hands, I'm going to cry and go home?
My band. No, not really. Not really. It's just, yeah. I think everything's like fixable with a conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And one last thing, I am a great collector. I am a great collector of things. I keep all of my wristbands and backstage passes and guitar picks and ticket stubs. Is there anybody?
You must have like a room.
I have literally like a warehouse full of stuff.
Yeah.
That'll be a separate book one day, hopefully. Yeah. Is there anybody in your sphere who is the archivist, the collector of these things?
The only thing I collect are laminates. But
Me too.
Justin, our drummer, he's nuts. He has like a journal, and he writes like a journal entry about every show. So he has like memories of every show we've ever played written down, which is incredible because I don't remember what we did last week.
What are I mean, there's got to be is he ever going to do a book? Does he mention it?
He probably should because he's
yeah.
got a lot of material that'd be pretty darn funny, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
And
we've had some funny moments on stage. So
no
yeah.
kidding. You know, did he put the carpet? Did he put the
Maybe he
carpet
talked
cape
about
in?
the
Carpet
carpet the
cape.
other night. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
And what about your laminate collection? How many lambs? Do you get them from tours that you're not on to?
No. Only ones that I've done personally. So yeah, it's just a big stack. It's been 20 years, so they're bound to accrue and pile up. So
A lot of miles.
Yes.
Adam, it's great to see you. I love talking to you. You're a good human being.
You
It's
as
Adam
well.
D from Killswitch Engage.